Guess it's back. Let's go. Yo!
Rawroots interview with Shystie. Thank you very much. I'm just going to go into... Your mixtape is coming out in a few weeks, so we want to catch up with you before the Blue Magic mixtape drops.
Yep.
You're one of the UK's most successful MCs. Why do you think there are so few female MCs that have managed to break through?
I'll say because we're in a male-dominated scene, so like as soon as a girl comes, a lot of people just jump onto that straight away. But I feel at the same time, just because you're female doesn't mean you should go through. I feel like you have to be just as good as the guys or better. So just because you're female doesn't mean that you should go through just because like we're outnumbered by the guys. So I just feel like as long as a girl's good, she should go through, and that's the reason why, because we're the minority at the minute to all the guys doing their thing. But yeah, that's it.
And which UK talent are you feeling at the moment? Who are you listening to? Who's in your iPod?
Apart from myself, who's in my iPod? I would say a lot of P-Jam stuff. Like he's a producer, and I'm listening to like a lot of his beats and stuff like that. So I'd say he's mostly the guy that I'm really listening to at the minute. Just P-Jam does a lot of good stuff. So yeah.
And who are some of your early musical influences?
How early?
The young
From
Shystie.
young Shystie. When I was growing up, like I didn't like listen to rap or anything, so I know a lot of like the artists now. They're like, yeah, I used to listen to Tupac when I was 4, and like I don't have no stories like that. I grew up in a house listening to a lot of Beres Hammond, Garnet Silk, Dennis Brown. So I was just, my mum just brought me up on a lot of like revival, Lovers Rock, reggae and stuff like that. So that's like all my influences. Because a lot of people will say like, oh, she's got like some sort of like bashment style to her, like it's like a little old school kind of feel. So it all just comes from that really, that kind of, those kind of artists really.
You grew up in Hackney, East London.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up in Hackney, and how did your environment impact on your music?
I really loved growing up in Hackney. I grew up in a council estate with my mum, my dad and my brothers and sisters. So there was loads of us in like the one council estate. But I had a really good childhood. Like Professor Green used to live on the ground floor. I was 2 floors above him. So we was like best friends, always playing out and everything together. So the childhood of it was really, really good. I think my mum and dad, because there was a lot of us, they were struggling. We was only living like in a 2-bedroom flat at the time, so there was like 6 of us or 7 of us. No, I think it was like 6 of us because my little baby brother wasn't about then. But it was just like cramped, and like my mum and dad was like, I remember one time our the floor above us, they got like, there was like all flooding, and it come down to ours, and like the whole place was flooded out, so we had to go and stay like at a hotel and everything. And the woman that my mum went to for the council, she was just like telling my mum to lift up the carpet and take it out. My mum's like, what do you mean? Like, I need some help, and it was just not helping. So all those things, like I know now, I know where I want to live. I know how I want my life to be like. Although like living in Hackney was really good, but I know up there's better thing kind of thing. And my mum worked really hard for us to get to that stage to where she is now, and that's kind of what I want to do. I'm at this stage, and I want to get to this stage now, doing all that stuff, if that makes sense.
Okay, the TV series, Dubplate Drama, was a huge success.
Thank you.
You played the lead role of Dion.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you? And will it be coming back?
Okay, I don't know if it's coming back. I think they're working on a movie at the minute, but I'm not sure if there's going to be another TV series. Working on it was really good because I hadn't done no acting before, I haven't been to like no acting school, so I was just like kind of put in a deep end, but I liked it because it's a challenge and it was something new for me. So I really, really liked it. I liked working with a lot of the professional actors because they taught me a lot as well. It was nice to have a lot of the UK artists come down and showcase like their talents and everything, and maybe people that don't know who, I don't know, one of the artists like Mike Josie, they might not know who he is in Scotland, but now they've seen Dubplate Drama, they'll identify with him now. So I think it was a very good platform to give a lot of the artists more exposure, including myself, and a lot more people know me as well from acting as well as music. So I think that's a good thing. I think I gained a lot from it, and it was very successful. They didn't think it was going to be as successful as it was. So I'm really proud of that achievement. Yeah.
And you've done some other pieces of acting as well. You're in adulthood.
Yeah, adulthood.
Yeah.
Got
Got a
in-
very nice character in that.
I was in adulthood. I felt so bad because when we was on set, we had to have like a stuntman come and say like, this is what you got to do so nobody gets hurt. And I was just like, oh my gosh, and I was saying to her, I was just like, Scarlett, I'm so sorry, like, I'm not like this. And she was like, I know, you're really, really nice. And then when they're like camera action, just like fighting and everything, and then after we just hugging, it's like, oh, I'm sorry about that, I'm sorry about that. But no, it was a good experience, and it was a nice little cameo. So thank Noel Clark for putting me into that. So I really liked it. It was good.
Do you have any plans to return to acting? Is there any?
Yeah, always. I just always want to do more stuff. I don't always want to do music. I want to just put my hands in all the pies and just get involved in everything. So if more acting roles come up that take my interest and I like it, then definitely 100% I'll do more acting. But right now my main focus is music and focusing on this and just putting lots of good music out. But if it comes up, then definitely I wouldn't write it off. I'll definitely be involved as long as it's a good part and it represents me alright. So yeah, definitely.
Do you feel the UK is supportive of its own artists, and do you feel as though UK artists get enough play on UK radio?
I feel lately, like the last year or two, we've been getting a bit more support. I think we could get a lot more support, but I think it's been a lot better than when I first come out, like in 2004. They would never play like One Wish on radio. Like a lot of my stuff never even got radio play, but now, like I've got a song on my mixtape called I'm a Boss, and it's like probably like the hardest song on the mixtape, and that's getting played on radio, like without us even pushing it. Like DJs are just picking it up by themselves and just playing it without like forcing it. So everything's just changed a lot. So I do think like now we're getting supported a lot. I think we could again get played more. We could support our own more. But yes, it's a lot better than last time. So I think right now the music's in a very good position in state for UK.
When your album Down in the Dirt was released, you toured internationally.
Yes.
What was your most memorable experience on that tour?
I think probably when I went to Chile, there was like, we went Chile and the crowd, like, it was like a festival, and there was just like thousands of people, and I come on stage and I was doing my thing, and half of them didn't even speak English, but like there was just a vibe, and I think that was probably one of my best moments. Like I turned around, my friend was filming, turned around like, oh my god, I can't believe what's going on, like I'm just a girl from Hackney, and now I've flown across the world and I'm in Argentina, Chile, and I'm performing to all these thousands of people, and the reception was just great. It was just like phenomenal. I would never have expected this, so I think that's probably one of my most memorable experiences so far, traveling across the world. Definitely.
Like you did say, Blue Magic will be dropping soon.
Yes.
What made you choose that as a title, Blue Magic?
Well, what made me choose Blue Magic as a title? This is what it is. Basically, I like the film American Gangster. So, yeah, so that the film American Gangster, when Denzel Washington, he just looks at the whole game and he's just like, okay, this person's got this product, but I'm going to get a product better and do it for less. So I just thought, okay, the same thing with mine. When I put out Your Welcome, my first mixtape, a lot of people was like, oh my god, it's free, why would she give this away for free? Like, this is like an album, And I was looking at a lot of other people's mixtapes, and mine's not the same. Mine is kind of like an album format. So I was just like, okay, so I've got a product that nobody else has got. So the next mixtape, I'm going to name it Blue Magic, and I'm going to go even harder with this one, and I'm going to put it out again for free. Like, so that means now everybody else is trying to step everything up that might seem as competition or whatever. Like, they're just seeing my mixtape, and like, people are already changing like their formats and a lot of stuff like that. So that was the whole idea. Like, I've got something, I'm going to do it better than whatever's out, and I'm going to just do it for free instead of putting it on like the iTunes right now and selling it. I'm going to just do it for free, just like Blue Magic, and just cut the competition, just kill the competition, just kill them all up, make them step it all up. So now everybody knows if she's doing this for free and it's of this quality, I can't go and do something that's of rubbish quality and try and sell it. Like, everybody else has to kind of step up Be Magic, baby. Be Magic. That's why it's called Be Magic.
And what else is next for Shystie?
Right now, I'm just going to be working on mixtapes. I'm going to do a few more mixtapes throughout the year. I'm going to put out an EP as well. And then we're just performing, touring. I'm working on a clothing line as well at the minute. So I've just got loads of things like going on. I'm just back now. Everybody's like all my true supporters, they're just like happy that I've put out a lot of music so far already. So I'm just going to keep that going, just stay consistent and just be flooding it just everywhere. By the end of this year, people will know it's not a joke. Blue Magic, Shystie's back doing the thing. So yeah, that's what it is. So it's going to be working really, really hard this year. The work ethic is going to be crazy. Just going to be going in some tired, I'll wear glasses. Just going to see some new heads working hard in the studio. So yeah, that's basically it.
And where can our readers check you out with?
You can follow me on Twitter, www.twitter.com/IamShystie. You can go to my website, it's www.iamshystie.co.uk, or you can follow me on my Facebook, which is www.facebook.com/IamShystie. Everything's just I Am Shystie. If it's not I Am Shystie, it's not official. Apart from my MySpace, that's just Shystie. That's official, that's the only thing that's not. YouTube, everything else, I Am Shystie. So you can just follow me and come and follow me on my journey, really, see what happens.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Rawroots.
Rawroots, big up yourself. Thank you for supporting myself, Shystie. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Guess it's back. Let's go. Yo!
Shut the dogs down. Make them bring their furs and their cards out. When I'm about, I'ma make them all sound. So I gotta light the dogs up, yeah, and then blaze it down. Yeah, I'm flashing up the lighters, yeah, and I ain't gonna stop until I pass out.
Yo, couldn't care who they're rating or who they're guessing lately. I'm double, triple, quadruple, they're improving, just saying. Sorry I had you waiting, now I'm back on the radar. Don't compare me to these nearly kinda okay MCs later. Cut from a different fabric, my flow's dumb, spastic. Bananas, guavas,